Alright, I got the little cross bracket at least bent up into shape, but you can see it's going to fit across there just about like that. Obviously over here we got a little bit to trim off. That's okay. Better to make it longer than to make it too short. So I just need to come in here, mark where I need to drill my holes for the studs to mount it, and then a couple hole, or one hole here and one hole up here to put the little screws, the little machine screws down through these brackets. I'll also have to drill holes in these brackets, but I'll get to that later. So I'm going to go drill up this piece right here, and we'll be ready to move on. Okay, I've got the tachometer pretty well mounted in. I went out and drilled the holes in these two brackets right here, and you saw me in the last video. We whipped up this bracket, drilled the holes in that, and so the tachometer is pretty well installed. Needs a little bit of adjustment, but I'm going to worry about that later. Let me turn this over. You can see there. So now we just got to come over here and get our speedometer mounted and start making up a couple more brackets to hold that in place. And so let me get started on that, and then I'll take some more videos. Alright, I have the first bracket here made to support the speedometer, and it's this little, just kind of 90-degree little bracket right here. This is going to attach to this little rib that goes between sort of the gauge, little round gauge part over here, to where this would be the HVAC controls in this area. So this, I'll drill a hole through the plastic there. This will mount in there like that. And I'm going to have another one that's going to come off of this up and double up on top of this piece. So I'll show you that when we get to that point, but this is the first little bracket that we need to attach. And here's our second little bracket here. Like I said, it's going to bolt here to this rib, and I've already drilled a hole through the aluminum, and then it's going to go over and double up this little section of aluminum. So, I'm not real sure. Just this one alone may be enough strength to hold this speedometer gauge in place, but these ribs are pretty thin. They're only about 1/16 of an inch thick. So it's really not that much extra effort, and it doesn't add hardly any weight to go in here and to add a second little bracket here just for a little extra support.